The people that you bring into your life and pay consultants or what I paid one guy 50 grand for an hour of his time once. Now, we could argue all day long whether it was worth it or not, right? But the fact of the matter is, I've gotten just as much learning and have made just as much money from the people that I brought into my life as I have from investing into software and systems and procedures, right? And the two, in a lot of ways, go hand in hand. If I'm able to create the or have the right kind of software or systems, then the person that I bring in to take that over and manage it and run with it is going to be much more successful than if you just throw them to the wolves and say, hey, figure this out. So I would have to say it's a mixture, not a mixture. It's like right down the middle. I couldn't choose one over the other. They've
Hmm.
both been instrumental in what I do for sure. But I'm starting to have a better appreciation for people. And I want to say one thing that you mentioned too when you're talking about the a significant other and that balanced relationship.
Hmm.
If you guys can't if you can't figure out how to do it yourselves, get some counseling. Okay, I'm one of those guys that never believed in counseling until I hit a bottom at one point and couldn't figure out how to fix things myself, and I tried the counseling, and that just wow, was that a life changer? It was one of those things I wish I'd have done a lot earlier. Everybody can work on themselves. And if you get with the right professional, you're going to be much more successful. Your mind is going to get fixed. Your programming that you went through, that probably really bad programming growing up could have been, is going to get fixed. And a lot of people don't even realize that's the problem. That it was something their mom or their dad or authority figure said to them when they were 6 that screwed them up for 30 years or so. So I just wanted to put that out there before I forgot.
Hmm.
But so many people, they think that that's just when you talk about buying your way to the top, they think that's just a con. Now you got to
Hmm.
be careful. You can't just give anybody, a
Right.
chunk of money, right? You have to be careful. But I won't work with people I don't like, that I haven't gotten to know a little bit and that I can at least trust. And I've still made mistakes. I have still trusted the wrong people to a significant amount of money, you know, um, and that's going to happen because life isn't perfect.
Right.
But there's nothing that I did or any mistake that I made that was so big that I allowed it to take me out of the game. I'll never forget. Les Brown was a big mentor of mine back in the 80s. And he actually said to me, and he ended up saying this in a lot of books and whatnot, but he said it right to my face. He said, Todd, he says, you're either, I probably shouldn't use the word he used, but I'll say, you're either in the crap, you're headed for some crap, or you just left some crap. And how you deal with those situations and the times in between will determine how happy you are in your life. So if you look at life as nothing more than just dealing with problems for a big part of it,
Yeah.
right? Then you're not gonna be knocked off your feet every time there's a wall to get over, under, or around. And I see so many people fold like a piece of paper at the very first challenge, and it's not even a big challenge. Now, I say that knowing full well that I've dealt with huge challenges. So when people like get a little, gruffy about a minor challenge, it drives me a little crazy. It really does.